Forever and one, I will miss you. However, I kiss you yet again. Way down in Neverland.
Hello and welcome to The Sound Live. My name is Matthew. I am your host, and I have an incredible panel of the usuals. Well, this is a crowd pick, so this has been highly requested. Alip Forever and One with Ian Kasela and Denden Gonjalez. Alright, so without further ado, Musicians Panel reacts to Forever and One, Ian Kasela, Alip and Denden Gonjalez. Here we go!
Will I be getting through now that I must try to leave it all behind? If you see what you have done to me, so hard to justify, slowly is passing by.
Someone to believe.
Forever and one, I will miss you. However, I kiss you yet again. Way down in Neverland.
So hard I was trying tomorrow I still be crying. How could you hide your eyes, your eyes?
Forever and one, I will miss you. However, I kiss you yet again. Way down in Neverland. So hard I was trying. Tomorrow I still be crying. How can you hide your life, your life? Woo!
Yeah.
Montage.
Thank you, Walz. Sama-sama din.
Wow.
Montage. That was cool.
One thing I can say about that he was not the audio quality wasn't there for me. Audio quality, like with the guy that the one with the kind of grainy video, it just I thought like the first singer had higher in value. I was like he was great, and then but the other singer it was like I said, it was probably the audio quality. It wasn't probably his individual talent.
You know what the funny thing is that as you're talking about the audio quality, like your audio quality's like not that great. I'm just saying, it's just ironic.
I am such a hypocrite.
I didn't say that. I just said it was ironic. Led Zeppelin. I really, really, really like that. Alip is just, he creates this incredible melodic bed where of the fingerstyle players, I think he gives some of the most emphasis to the melody, and that makes it really easy to play a collab or sing a collab with him if you want to do the melody along with him, because it's really pronounced the whole way through, so it's easy to pick out and follow. That said, I loved how both of those singers had such different tones. And I like how they combined at the end in the harmony. Their voices sounded really, really good together. They may not have had equivalent audio quality. I'm not trying to dispute that point. That is a valid point. The video quality wasn't necessarily equal either. The one dude had a Les Paul in the background, though. That's pretty cool. At least it looked like a Les Paul of some kind. And, it could have been a knockoff or whatever. But it's still, for decoration purposes, it's a Les Paul, because I noticed it. The guy on the right, Den, almost sounded like somebody from the Arion group.
Sounded like Dio to me.
Okay, maybe there you go. He wasn't in that Arion, but
Graham Bonnet.
Okay. Then the other one sounded almost like to me like David Coverdale. Do you hear me, Eve? The first guy, Ian, I thought had a lot of David Coverdale kind of influence. What do you think?
Oh, wait, that's the guy I was talking about that sounded like Graham Bonnet to me. But yeah, David Coverdale too.
Well, then the guy with the higher voice had that different.
Like, I don't know, like he kind of reminded me of like Alcatraz or Down to Earth Air Rainbow. Like Since You've Been Gone and All Night Long and all that. Popular songs, but yeah, it made me think of that guy's voice, and he was also in Alcatraz with Yngwie Malmsteen. That's where other people would know him.
I loved it. I loved. Well, first, I loved both voices. I thought it was really cool, and I loved how they were just having like a cigarette break during the guitar solo. That was so cool too. That's just like, we're just gonna chill, let him play, But they're all so amazing, and I just thought their intonation was really good and everything, and I loved how they did that video. I'd love to know how to do the videos like that, because they kind of got like, like it's not like when I do the videos, it's like, just you can tell that it's just like a split screen, but they had some kind of cool effects to it, so that's really neat. But the sound quality was amazing too, so I wonder what programs they used for that to collab with him, but that's pretty awesome. All three of them sounded great to me, so loved it.
Yeah, it was definitely, a studio collab. A lot of the ones I've done were just live collabs, and so the ultimate end audio was just not as polished, even with the one guy's slightly lesser quality of audio. What do you think, Kyle?
The way that their singing started, in chest voice, I was curious where it was going to go. The singer with the white t-shirt and sunglasses, sometimes I didn't like the effects on his voice. It sounded like there was a harmonizer or something like that in a couple different places, and you could tell it was post, and it almost seemed like the vocal take we're hearing wasn't what was on video, which is cool, but the whole vibe of Alip, and I know people say collab when they're just really playing along with a video instead of actually collaborating with him and other players. I don't know, that to me took a little bit away, because it made me kind of step back and go, oh, they're just people playing along with a video. The guy, the like leather stud looking dude, that sounded like Dio. I thought that was cool. I was like, yeah, get it. And it was, and his voice, his singing really got me energized. Where the other guy was like, I don't know, it kind of pulled me out of, you know, whatever charm, you know, I was looking for with this. To me, it's hard to play along, like to put Alip's audio into studio, because as much as it's compressed and stuff, that makes it difficult to do a whole lot with. You know, it's kind of like taking audio that's already mastered and putting it back into a track and remastering it. It just sounds kind of weird.
Well, he does master it, and so it is pretty loud. But you know, you can always like turn it down.
Well, I'm talking more about the compression, like Alip's audio, like to take it, you know, with it pre-mastered, and you know that's something like when, you know, you're gonna take someone else's audio. You know, I keep thinking to myself when I see people saying, "Well, I collaborate with Alip," meaning I just play along with his video. I don't actually work with him. I should start a Dig 'Em Up series, and I'm gonna play along with Prince and Bowie. I'm gonna have me a super.
I actually was thinking about that. I was like, you know what? Why not the hell just this Thursday? Just do a stream where I just play along with whatever the hell I want and see what happens.
Dig 'em up,
That'd be fun.
Anything. Okay, guys, this is what would happen if, you know, this particular Dream Theater track had a saxophone on it.
Yeah,
okay,
that'd be
let's
fun.
do this. On these live streams, let's get like a picture of Bowie, Jim Morrison, and say, hey, Elvis is going to be with us in this live stream, and it's just a picture. I mean,
Yeah.
I think it's really cool that Alip like lets us do that though, to let us play along with him. Like,
okay, is he are you guys talking like to Alip?
Well, no, but he hasn't blocked us. I mean, but he hasn't blocked us though. I mean, you know, like he's a pretty cool guy, I think, for not blocking and just, you know.
I guess, but
he seems to see the benefit, and you know,
well,
we're advertising for him.
Yeah,
exactly.
Keeping him growing.
Yeah, and his new originals, you know, that you know he's getting paid for. You know, it helps that cause.
There you go.
You know, I just think it's, you know, interesting. You know, the wording like, hey, we're collaborating with this person we don't even know and get permission from.
I mean, but
it's just me being picky.
Yeah, it's just really to me, it's really fun to honestly practice and play along with him, like even if no one sees it, I don't care. I mean, but I just have fun and play along and practice. And he's a great backing track, let me tell you. He plays so much like harmonies, melodies, like I mean he's like having your own backing track. Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, it's no different than when I do the karaoke's, you know, with my flute and stuff. So, I mean, even yesterday I did well, I don't want to call it a collab, I guess, but maybe it is, with a karaoke piano. Well, it's not really karaoke, I guess, because it was flute, but flute and piano, you know, and I used a piano link, and I posted the link, and I said, hey, here's the link I used for the piano performance, you know, so same thing. I mean,
let's be honest. Anyway. Would you rather hear a leap behind me, or would you rather hear MIDI Muzak behind me?
There you go.
Right? Those are your choices. That's what I
got. Alip.
Yeah.
When you put it like that.
Yeah.
Well, shoot. Why not go for like Jimmy Page or like, you know, your favorite? Go for Dream Theater.
I just had to just collab with anything. I actually tried that once. I actually did. No, seriously, you can look this up on my channel. This is for everyone watching. This is probably the ballsiest thing I ever did as far as like exposing
who's got
myself
the biggest of them all
with Dream Theater. I had, listen to me. I had.
I'm sorry. I couldn't resist.
Dream Theaters is a double disc. And it came with a whole bunch of like backing tracks for the songs. I don't know why, but it did. It was like that was just part of the box set. And so one of the songs is called Wither. And like I was already working on an acoustic cover of it, and I dug back into my my archive, and I found the track. And I was like, dude, I could like, make a video. What if I was the lead singer at Dream Theater? And then I studio recorded myself singing the song. And, it didn't come out as good as James LaBrie, obviously. But, I'm proud of it. So I put it up on my channel. You can see that. They didn't block me or anything. They're obviously copyright claim on the song. I'm not going to see a penny from it. But, I mean, that's fine. I wasn't doing it for that. I was doing it for the, hey, hey, what if, ... just like that Marvel show, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So what if, I'm thinking maybe I'll do a stream like that.
That'd be awesome, I think.
What if I was in the Doors?
That would be awesome, Matthew. You should. I think that'd be so cool. Because sometimes, like I said before, I use those karaoke, backtracks, and I just love Alip's guitar because it's just so, like, it's so much better than some of the backtracks. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
not in the same league as backtracks.
It's not. It's really not. I know.
Let's take and remove that from the conversation.
Okay, that's what I was trying to say, but it's not. That's how good he is what I'm trying to say.
So whenever let's focus on Ian and Denden, okay? Because we talked about Alip a million times. All right.
Yeah, I know.
Just for the remainder of this discussion, let's focus on Ian and Denden. I really liked Ian when he came in the second time belting. The second time I heard him, I just thought his voice was like razor sharp. It cut. You know what I mean? It wasn't like loud and overbearing. But it was kind of in your face a little bit, but in a good way. Like, almost like, like an early Bon Jovi recording or something. You know what I mean? It was like, boom! I really liked that. And I don't know, I was picking up some smoky, maybe that was the Dio/Coverdale kind of deep growly kind of a little undertone I was hearing. I really liked that. And then the other guy, he had, Denden, he had more of a, was it Rogers? What's that guy's name? From the Aaron video, like a higher.
I can't think of his name.
Steve Rogers, was that his name? No, that's like Wonder Woman or something. I don't know. I can't think of the guy's name. Anyway, he had like a little bit higher voice. It was a little bit more floaty. A little bit less gravelly, a little bit less chesty underneath. His mix was, when he went belting, it was more of a higher, more pharyngeal and head voice mix with a little bit less chest voice in it. But then that enabled him to have that really nice tone on the upper harmony at the end. So I thought it was a really nice collaboration. I thought they were both excellent vocalists, still up and coming, but there's a lot of talent there. And if they continue to work, and of course all of us are continuing to work, to try to get seasoned, to try to get polished, to try to get to where. We have even that next little level. All of us, we're always trying. Even Alip is trying to hit that next level. You know what I mean? Because who knows? I don't think it's like D&D. There's no maximum level, right? Is there a maximum level in D&D?
Depends which rule set you're looking at.
See, there you
I've
go.
I've never played.
Yeah.
I've never played that, so I don't know.
Yeah, nor have I. You'd think I would be into that type of stuff, but I'm not. No.
I think I tried it one time, and I just didn't know what I was doing. I was just like, no.
Right on. Any other comments for Ian or Denden on this collab?
I'm not really I don't want to say I'm not a singer because I am taking voice lessons from you, but I was just going to say I loved how in tune they sounded with him, and I really thought their vocals were great also.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't agree with every effects choice either, but I think overall it suited the sound, especially at the beginning. I feel like they were a little bit under a leap, and then when they started belting, they came out at the right blend,
Right.
And that might have been sort of intentional, so that you could they could have a lift, you know what I mean? Because it's a lot easier to do that with a full band, right? Have everything kick in, right? The bass goes, the drums, and then everybody starts together. You know, it's a lot easier with the band than just with Alip or whatever. So I feel like they did some pretty good dynamics on it, and it's just a pretty cool song to begin with. So I enjoyed it. Thank you, Jennifer, for being here. Thank you, Eve, for being here. Thank you, Kyle, for being here. This show is special because of you guys. It's all of our personalities that makes this show, and not just mine. And so I really, really, really appreciate you guys. Everybody, all these videos are going to be on all these channels, so it's not a re-upload. It's community sharing, okay? And you're like, he's a bloody communist. And I say, well, he ain't been doing nothing if he ain't been called a red. Hey!
Nice.
We'll see you guys all next time. We'll see you next Monday. Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Matthew.